Good day! Today, me and my groupmates will going to discuss all about Constructivist classroom. So did you know that the Constructivist learning is congruent with how the brain learns? There is plenty of research to prove that the Constructivist education is the best way for us learners to learn. So in order for you to understand more about for this topic, I am going to jump in for the definition of a constructivist classroom. So in a constructivist classroom, the focus tends to shift from teacher to the students. When students construct a new meaning, they may not believe it, but may give it provisional acceptance or even rejection. Learning is an active, not passive. So, process and depends in the students taking responsibility to learn. According to Brooks and Brooks, learners are given the freedom to think, to question, to reflect, and to interact with ideas, objects, and others. So in other words, to construct meaning. So in order for you to understand more about for this topic, my groupmates will going to discuss for the following discussions.
Now, let's go on to the characteristics of constructivist classroom. According to Audrey Gray, the characteristics of constructivist classroom are as follows. The learners are actively involved. The environment is democratic. The environment is interactive and student-centered. And lastly, the teacher facilitates a process of learning in which students are encouraged to be responsible and autonomous. Now, let's jump into the examples of constructivist activities. Experimentation. It is where the students are individually performing the experiments and then come together as a group to discuss the results. Research topics. It is where the students is researching their topic and present their findings to the class. Field trips. This allows students to put the concepts and ideas discussed in a class in a real-world context. Field trips can also be followed by class discussions. And the last example is the class discussions. This technique is used in all of the methods described from the past examples. Well, class discussions is one of the most important distinctions of constructivist teaching methods. Furthermore, in the constructivist classroom, students work primarily in groups, and learning as well as knowledge are interactive and dynamic. Here, there is a great focus and emphasis on social and communication skills as well as collaboration and exchange of ideas. To learn more, there's another discussion to be discussed by my next groupmate.
And now let's talk about the advantages and the disadvantages of constructivist in a classroom. Number 1, student in a classroom can build their own knowledge. Number 2, it focuses on student-centered learning. Number 3, teacher guides students in building their own understanding and knowledge. And then 4, student actively engage in their learning process. It also creates an active, engaging environment for children instead of being passive listeners. Children, through discussion and collaboration, engage in active thinking and understanding and learn to teach themselves. Well, the disadvantages are: number 1, lack of teacher preparation for constructivist classroom. 2, difficult to break the cycle of those who have been taught in a classroom where they were expected to solely absorb information. And then 3, lack of structure wherein some students require highly structured environment in order to excel. According to Merrill 1991, the learner may be hampered by contextualizing learning in that, at least initially, they may not be able to form abstraction and transfer knowledge and skills in new situations. That's all, and in behalf of my group mates, Miss Chara Love Garsala and Miss Anna Marie Gillig, this is Liza Maywegas, leaving you a message from Lev Vygotsky saying, "What a child can do today with assistance will be able to do by herself tomorrow." Thank you, stay safe, and God bless.